Look guys, we have a little puppy visiting us today in the video. So in this video, I want to share with you a few things that have been going on. I've been out of commission, not making videos the past couple days because I've been really sick with an amoeba. I don't know if you've ever lived in Central America or traveled to Central America. You know that parasites and amoebas are a thing and they can get you really sick. So in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that experience, and we're also going to talk about the puppy. So I actually just rescued this little guy. He had fallen out of the doghouse this morning and had crawled on the side of the doghouse in this really small space, and was kind of just like stuck close to the back of the doghouse. And I heard him through the plants, and so I pulled him out and rescued him, and his mom is not around right now. She's spending more and more time leaving. So actually this morning I pulled out, let me show you. I pulled out the blanket that had been in there, and it was so gross. And I spent, it seems like, hours this morning washing that blanket. So it's drying in the sunshine now. And yeah, we got this little guy. And let's go see what's going on in the house. We got some sleepy little tumbly. So I changed out, put a fresh towel in there. Hi babies. Hi guys. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and number 6. Okay. No, not yet. I want to still cuddle you. I just want to cuddle you a little bit longer. I'm getting my puppy therapy, okay? So yeah, So past 2 weeks, my stomach has been a little off, and I was like, okay, I can handle this. In fact, so I went and got my Parasite Test. That's where we left off when I was in San Pedro. I went to get my Parasite Test, and the good news is that by entirely the natural method of herbs and diet, I was able to kick the 2 parasites that I had, Giardia and Blastocyst hominis. Fun stuff. But I was still not feeling well. It was a different kind of unwell. And so I went back for a test, and I found out that I have an amoeba. I have an Amoeba E. histolica. And yeah, it's a pretty gnarly one. It's not fun. And so I'm actually at this place now where I am, Austin's so precious. It's just such a precious little, and look how fat it is. I like your fat little puppy. You're such a fat little puppy. We're doing great. You're so fat. I've been hearing and seeing a lot of puppy. It's like puppy season right now. And so I've been seeing puppies, and I've been seeing some really skinny puppies. I've been seeing some really sick puppies. I've been hearing some horrible stories about mother dogs, puppies getting lost in like dirty places and separated from their mothers, and just not having a safe space and not having proper nutrition. And it's an epidemic. It's an epidemic here at the lake, so that's why what we do with the dog clinics is so important. So I'm actually just fostering these puppies. I'm not keeping them. I'm fostering them for the time that they are still attached to their mother, and then when they're old enough to be separated, then I've actually been talking to a few local people. So I think I have 2 families who want at least 1 puppy. There's 6 puppies though, and so the rest of them will go to the dog sanctuary with Paris Libre. So that's another thing that's so important that we support, because there's no other place for, if you don't find a home, they just go to the streets, and most puppies don't survive. Most puppies don't survive, but you're gonna survive. So anyway, so the amoeba has been really tough, and then also it just like, you guys, I don't know if you know this, but our immune systems, our first line of defense in our immune systems is our stomach. It's also the first line of defense in our healthy emotions. And so my stomach has been off, and so I got sick. I fell sick. I got like a gnarly cold. I actually went in yesterday to get a COVID test. It's not a COVID test. It's just feeling under the weather. So my energy's been really low. Had a sore throat and a runny nose, and And the fire cider, oh my God, the fire cider has been such a godsend. It really helped me not get as bad as it would have if I didn't have that support. So it was like when I went to the fire cider, I was like, all right, fire cider, now's the moment we've been waiting for. Yeah, so are you having fun? Are we having fun, puppy? So anyways, so I kicked the last one the natural way, but I'm thinking for this one, I just want to just zap it and take the chemical medicine, just because it's a little bit tougher. And yeah, so it's a kind of a trade-off, because taking the metriquin, 10 days of this like pretty intense chemical, it's going to be hard on my system, and I'm really not looking forward to it. So it's going to be a challenge in a lot of ways for me and my stomach, and I'm going to have to really focus on building my stomach back up. But I know I can do it, and I know that I've already done a good job. It would have been a lot worse if I hadn't been, doing the herbal remedies that I've been doing. So yeah, so just wanted to oh yeah, Linda, so the amoeba, where does it come from? That's a good question. So it comes from contaminated food or water. So here in Guatemala, especially May, they call it malo mayo, bad May, and that's when the rains come, and this is when pretty much everybody gets sick, because the rains, you wash all the shit downhill essentially, and so there's more possibility for just contamination in May, unfortunately. So I don't know where, and it's actually asking me to really take a look at my lifestyle choices, really take a look at how I've been. I noticed that I've been a lot more lenient with where and how I've been eating. So normally, one of the rules is don't eat anything, don't eat salads, don't eat anything that's not been cooked. And so I was at a gringo place a few weeks back. A gringo place means it's like owned and operated by foreign people who typically have higher standards of hygiene. And I had quesadillas and guac. And now the guacamole, if there was going to be a possible contaminant, it probably was the guacamole. There is speculation. Someone is speculating that my water filter is not up to par. I have, in fact, why don't I show you? I can show you my water filter. Where's the plastic bag? Okay, here. Let me show you. Oh, Tara, you missed the Zoom call yesterday. We had a really special Zoom call. Actually, Luke made a nice appearance from India and really participated a lot in the conversation and did some really good, just like coaching with people around, what were we talking about? We were talking about vulnerability, especially vulnerability in the workplace and with people who like kind of have power over us, and people pleasing and setting boundaries, setting appropriate and healthy boundaries. We talked about that stuff. So it was a really good call. So if you're in the High Vibe Tribe, the replay is in the group. Go check it out. And if you're not in the High Vibe Tribe, but you want to be a part of these calls, how you do that is you just become a subscriber on this channel. It's $10 a month, kind of like a Spotify subscription. You can join for a month or two and then hop off if you feel like it, And yeah, and then we do a Zoom call every 2 weeks, so it's a chance to get face to face, see each other, meet each other, ask questions, get to know each other better. And now we're doing readings, and so we're using it kind of as like a space to really, go deep on some stuff in a small environment. So, do you want to come inside and see the Here, let's go back. So I think the answer to the parasites is I have to be even more vigilant about the things I eat and drink, and being really, really mindful that if I do eat out, it has to be hot cooked food. The water I drink, I think my filter is fine because I've been living here at this house and I did not get any kind of sickness for the first 4 or 5 months. So if it was the water filter, wouldn't I have got sick as soon as I moved in? Oh, Rosemary, thank you. Rosemary's part of the group. She says we give a lot of value for $10. So yeah, I'd like to think so as well. I try. We try. So anyways, here, let's go back. Oh, Michelle, Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay if you missed it, but catch the replay. I think it was a good one. I was a little under the weather, but that kind of encouraged us to do things a little bit differently. So speaking of the weather is looking so nice. Let me show you my water filter. Oh yeah, let me show you all my plants. Oh wait, no, my plants are down there. So here's my water filter, this guy. So that's what I use. I got some chicken soup going right now, some greens from the garden that I ozonated. So I use the ozonator. Oh yeah, my fire ciders are out. Yeah, my counter space is a little messy right now. But I've been drinking my fire ciders. They've been helping me a lot. Yeah, Peg, it was replaced shortly after I moved in, like in the first, like, what was it, 2 months? Puppy, you're being so great. What's an amoeba? An amoeba is a kind of life form that will get you sick. Did you see Outlander? So Outlander, the moose dies in the river and then everyone gets sick, and it turns out it's an amoeba that's making everyone sick. So it's an organism that's not fun. It's a kind of parasite, but it's different from the other parasites. It's kind of like its own thing. It needs special treatment. It needs special treatment. Am I keeping the puppy? No, I'm not keeping the puppy. I'm not keeping the puppy. I'm tempted to keep puppies, but you know, it's funny. When I was really little, I'd be like, please let me keep the puppy. And now that I'm adult, I'm like, oh, no, I see what you mean. Puppies are a lot of responsibility, and they need a lot of like training and boundaries. And I actually really much prefer older dogs, like adult dogs who already have their personalities, like very, very defined. Let's go see the other puppy. Oh my god. Pamela, no, the filter has been changed. It needs to be changed every 2 years, and I changed it shortly after I moved in. So, all right, let's go look at the puppies. So did I get the antibiotics? No, but I'm going to go to town later today, and I'm going to hit up the pharmacy, and I'm going to get antibiotics. So I'm going to take something called Metricone. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Are you... Yeah, hi. Oh, Jessica, thank you. Thank you for the stars, honey. Look at this sweet. This one's like on top of the other one. Yeah, I know. Look at the paws and the little yawning and oh, it's so sleepy. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I waking you up? Oh no. Oh hi. Oh hi, guys. Hi, everybody. Oh, did it just get a lot cuter in here? Oh my god. This is welcome to Puppy Cam. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did the puppy dance just start? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh hi. Oh, good morning. Oh. Okay. You ready to go back in the house? You ready to go back in the house? Oh! Oh my god, that's it. Oh my. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. We gotta be careful because if Violet comes around this corner and sees me, sometimes she's not so thrilled, but she gets it. She knows I'm not a threat, but sometimes she's still a little bit on guard. Oh yeah. So we just saved this puppy because this puppy had fallen out earlier and then crawled down here, and I found him at the very end of this little canal. Oh, Darby. Should we, I don't know, pull a puppy out and just, yeah, let's do this one. Hi. Corinne, I think you think the puppy's safe. No, don't go down there. I think we need to block off that place. Oh, look in the grass. Are we in the grass? Hi, Scott. Oh my god, Debbie. The little kisses were pretty phenomenal. I do believe those were my first puppy kisses, and you just got to witness the first puppy kisses. Oh, look at the little. Hey. Uh-oh, we got ants. Ugh. Okay. Keep all of them. Lynn, I don't think that's a good idea, but you want to know what's funny? I was counting. Okay. I was counting, and I literally, with all these puppies and Violet and everybody, like, I have 10 dogs right now. I mean, granted, 6 of them are contained. One of them doesn't let me come anywhere near her or touch her, and just 3 of them are my love boats, but no, you know what? Oh. Frank, how do I know the amoeba is my problem? Because I went and I got a test. And so the really good news is that I beat the last 2 parasites I had, which was Giardia and Blastocystis hominis. They are no longer in my system. I was able to wipe them out using the plants, the diet, the discipline. But I picked up a new one, so tis the season. So, and the crappy part about that is that my stomach being off, it threw off my immune system, because our digestion is our first line of defense, right? It's also our first brain. So, so then I got a cold because. So this is day 3 of just kind of feeling kind of crappy. So I've canceled all my plans, and I've just been mostly resting, and first day I couldn't really do anything. Today's the first day I really had a little bit more energy. I was able to do some work in the garden and spend the morning cleaning. Oh, you know what? That's something I wanted to say. You know, where we left off in the video series, I was taking a nice hot bath and talking about the importance of, like, taking care of yourself. And I saw in the comments some people are like, I really, like, I get my joy from taking care of others. And I was like, yeah, me too. And so I just wanted to say something. Like, I'm not saying don't take care of others. We gotta take care of others. In fact, I spent the first morning just tending to the puppies and tending to the plants and tending to the dogs and just, like, taking care of others. What I'm saying is that other people's needs are not more important than your own. Like, your needs are just as important as the people that you love and care for. So, you know, I'm just saying, they're not mutually exclusive. It's not one or the other. It's both and, you know, like, take care of yourself and take care of others. In fact, you can take better care of others if you take really good care of yourself. Yeah. Okay, I do want to share a story. So Luke and I were doing fundraising. We were doing fundraising for the kids of the Integral Heart family. We were in Antigua, and we were at the school. We did videos. We did the fundraising. It was great. And then afterwards, we went to the spa. And as we were going to the spa, I had a moment where I started and said, you know, Luke, I feel kind of weird. We were just in the situation with these kids and fundraising for kids in generational poverty, and now we're going to the spa. Like, shouldn't we just donate that money that we would spend at the spa to the kids? And he gave a really great answer. He said, you know, I get what you mean, and we can do better for those children if we are feeling good, if we are feeling really good. He's someone who had learned this the hard way. He worked really hard and then got a spinal injury, and then went through a really hard time in his life because of this spinal injury. And so today he prioritizes, like, getting a regular massage and doing these, like, regular self-care things, because that allows him to show up for the other things. So I understand the desire to want to sacrifice myself for others, very much so. In fact, I have a long history of sacrificing myself for others, you know, like they need it more than I do. You know, I can go without, but they really need it, so let me give it to them and I'll be fine, and I can like endure having less because they're more important, you know. And also this sense of like, oh, maybe if I take really good care of this person, maybe if I really take really good care of my boyfriend, you know, I would treat men like a child, maybe, and I would nurture them and like baby them and give them money and time, and I would be quick to buy something nice for a man I was dating, but then I would myself starve, or I myself would go without, but I would be very quick to drop a lot of money on someone else, but not on myself. I would feel guilty and I would feel ashamed if I was doing it for myself because someone else needs it more. And what I found was that where that led me was into a downward spiral of like depletion, resentment, because if my plan to get my needs met are by doing as much as I can to meet other people's needs with the hopes that they're going to turn around and meet my needs, I'm actually setting myself up for disappointment and then resentment, because someone who is completely dependent on me to get their needs met is not the kind of person who's going to turn around and meet someone else's needs. They're just kind of like a baby, like a helpless baby who's just, you know, give to me. Like I've dated many men like this who are kind of like helpless babies, you know, victims, vampires. And a vampire doesn't give the blood back. A vampire does not give the blood back. It's just not their nature. So to set yourself up to be in a situation where you're like, okay, I'm going to give all of my lifeblood to this person because they really, really need it. And then I hope that, with the hopes that, okay, but then they're going to turn around, they're going to take care of me and I'm going to be taken care of. Like, no, that's not how the algorithm works, you know? So, oh, hi Sloan, hi honey. Let me get back. Yeah, you know, hi, oh, hi Bronco. You know, I feel this with so many of you guys, and that's what I think works really well about, you know, kind of what we're doing here, is I feel that like our souls know each other, like from other lives, or there's like part of me that is in you, or part of you that's in me, or there's like something that really resonates deeply within us, or which is why that I'm able to say things that like resonate for you guys, because there's some kind of similarity or reflection or like deep resonance between us. Like I often have this feeling of like, I know you from someplace, like I know you from another life, I know you from something, like something in me deeply recognizes something in you, which is why like the more I just honest about what I'm going through, the more like we're able to have this sort of like mirror resonance. So I feel you, Sloan. You're one of the people I call my 1,000-year friends, and I get this feeling a lot these days. It's just like people, I feel like I've known you for 1,000 years. What was the good question? Yeah, Melanie, codependency, the heart of the codependency. Yeah, Elizabeth, it was so great. It was so great having Luke on the call yesterday, and I really enjoyed, yeah, kind of like co-teaching with him, and I'm kind of still processing the delight that I had at yesterday's Zoom call, and I'm wondering if there's some way that we can expand on that in the future, because I think it would be fun to, yeah, hold that space as like the masculine and the feminine, and see where it could go and really just benefit, because I really just felt like, yeah, people really benefited from that, and yeah, so let's see. Cool. Can't, because everyone's got to clean yourself. Yeah, okay, Mary Rogers, good question. I'm just wondering if the longer you live in Guatemala, you become less susceptible to these infections, your resistance gets stronger. So yeah, Mary, that's the idea. That's the idea. In fact, I was talking to Jenna, good old Jenna from Water for Life, and she was saying how the first 4 years of being here, she was racked by these infections and racked by these problems, and over time you do get stronger, which is why a lot of people who grow up in this environment, oh, someone's going to her spot. A lot of people who grow up in these environments don't, I mean, you can have the parasites in you, but they don't show any signs, they don't show any symptoms, because your body is just so strong. So that's also my dilemma right now, is that if, first of all, taking the chemical medicines, especially if I'm living here, is not a sustainable way to handle this, because every time I take the medicines, they make me weaker. So it's really a trade-off. It's really a trade-off, you know. I think I'm going to do it this time just because this one feels a little bit more serious and I really just want to nuke it and then just be ever more vigilant. But I'm glad I didn't take them last time because I was able to clear them out with the natural remedies. But, excuse me, but, oh, thanks, Scott. But, yeah, so the point is also, like, we have to continue to fortify ourselves because, especially with our stomachs, if your digestion is off, like, everything becomes harder. My emotions have been really sensitive. I mean, I think this also contributes to why I had such an intense, like, I talked about this emotional relapse I had. That was part of why my system was really weakened from this amoeba. So there's so many reasons we have to be strong, and to take care of the things and not let things go ignored, you know, like, I think I would have been well served to jump on it a little faster this last time. So should we look at the puppies again? I think we've had just long enough without the puppies. So that was the blanket that was inside the house, and it was so gross. So this morning I took it out and I spent a long time watching it. Oh, Linda, cool. Many masters, many lives. Soul groups. Yeah, I believe. Can you imagine if we, like, you and I and everyone here in this channel? Oh yeah, yeah. Sloan, core chakra. I mean, they're all important chakras, but if your stomach is off, it's like everything's off. Yeah, Amanda, I'm gonna have to up my probiotic intake. Hi, Sinellen. Hi, honey. Sinellen, we were just saying the high vibe call last night was really great. I was actually kind of out of it because, not out of it, but I wasn't my best self because I've been a little sick. But Luke was there and he stepped up and he was a really great resource. So we were kind of co-teaching, co-leading the space, and I think it was really, really, yeah, really great. So hopefully we'll be able to do more of that. Yeah, Linda, probiotics for sure. I just made a fresh batch of sauerkraut. Hi, puppies. Hi, puppies. Choo, choo, choo. Can we play now? Oh, God. Oh, God. A lot of ants. A lot of ants. Oh, crap. That's anthill. You know what? No. No, ants. No. Ouch. Ow. Ow. No, ants. No. So. Ooh. Nice, Sloan. That's a really cool idea. Ow. Ouch. We've got ants. We've got ants. Yeah, I know, Margie, exactly. So that's why I'm kind of thinking of taking the drugs for this one, just because this one can be pretty serious. It can migrate to your other organs. It can migrate to your brain. Like, so that's not fun. So yeah, so I'm going to go to town later today and I'm going to get the meds. So it's 10 days of Metriquin. Talina, what do the natives do for gut health? Well, actually, a lot of people quietly suffer for years. A lot of the children have really bad problems. A lot of people are just asymptomatic, but they carry it and it slowly deteriorates their gut over time. So a lot of people have really bad problems with this. And it leads to, like, yeah, big complications. So yeah. Yeah, Margie, I appreciated your feedback, and I also appreciated your compassion and understanding on the call, because, you know, and just knowing that someone knows what it's like to have an amoeba kind of helps. So not fun, but all right. Yeah, Melanie. Yeah, we actually weren't having ants before, so. But also Violet normally would finish her food, so now she's getting so used to having food that she doesn't gobble it up like a ravenous beast. Yeah, Pamela, exactly. The children with bloated bellies, so. Hi, Janice. So, Janice, in this video, you missed some major cuteness. I was holding one of the puppies, and we got to do the puppy cam in the house, and they're roly-poly, cute little sausage fatties, which I'm so proud of. So far, I have 2 local families that say they would be open to having a puppy, which is great. And then also I was telling you guys that I went and got my parasite test, and it turns out I kicked the last 2 parasites, the Giardia and the Blastocysts hominis, but I have a different one now, an amoeba called E. histolica dispar, which is actually like a pretty kind of like serious one. So I'm going to send Marcos later today to get the antibiotics. Supposed to be 10 days of metriquin 3 times a day, which is not great because that's also going to weaken my system. My system's already kind of weak right now, which is why I've been sick for the past couple days, because your gut health is your first line of your immune system and also your emotional system. So I've been having a little bit of a rough time, and it's okay. So that's kind of where I'm at. Oh yeah, Karen, you traveled the world and you had serious amoebas in Bali and India. Yeah, girl. I feel that. And you know what? Actually, I think that when I traveled in India many years ago, I came back pretty sick, and again, not placing my needs as important. I didn't treat it. I didn't check it out. I didn't treat it. I didn't diagnose it. And I think I carried that shit around for many years, and that led to a lot of digestive issues, a lot of like just chronic diarrhea, a lot of depression, a lot of like, right? So you know, I was mentioning earlier that, you know, someone was saying like, oh, you know, I take joy in helping others. And I'm saying, yes, I do too. I love helping others. I love sharing my fire cider with the people I love the most. I love like doing things for others. I love showing up for others. I love like doing special things. I love taking care of others. I love taking care of the dogs and the puppies and the plants and I love taking care of others. I love it. It gives me so much joy. But, and what I'm saying is that we have to also pay attention to our needs. Like, I neglected myself for so long, and so I carried one of these parasites or amoebas or whatever it was for years, and it wrecked my system and led me into so much suffering and darkness. Whereas if I had just prioritized like, oh, I'm not okay, I need to go to the doctor, I need to take care of myself, I need to feed myself better, I need to really listen to myself and not neglect myself, I would have spared myself a lot of suffering and heartache, and I would have been more useful to the people around me because I wouldn't have been such a drag, you know? So, okay, yeah, Amanda, yogurt. So so that's the plan. So Amanda's talking about with her probiotics, she's been eating yogurt, so taking yogurt. So we want to smash our system with probiotics. So I have a probiotic pill I take, which is one of the ways that I killed the Blastocysts hominis. I overwhelmed it with good probiotics. So the pill, actually I'll show you which one. The pill, yogurt, sauerkraut, miso, kefir, vinegar. Oh my god, vinegar is like my greatest ally. In fact, I think that's also how I really overcame the last parasites, was my vinegar practice with the fire cider and just regular vinegar. Let me show you real quick. Bronco's doing really well though. Also, someone was asking. Hi buddy, who's my good boy? I don't think I got parasites from the puppies because I did not eat or drink anything that they touched. So this is the probiotic I take. Oh, the flowers are, these were cool before. Okay, what else was I gonna show you? Linda, you don't have doctors around that look for these kinds of problems. So that's actually the good thing about the doctors here and the tests here, is that these parasites are really like standard, basic thing. If I was to go back to the States with whatever is going on, they would probably have a hard time diagnosing me, and they would probably send me from specialist to specialist to specialist until I got like the exotic test, you know. Whereas here it's like $25 and I get the full test to tell me exactly what's going on. So yeah, Rosemary, it is a good brand. I think this was like $100 for this bottle, or like $50, or I can't remember. It was like, ooh, do I spend that? Like, wait, is my health worth it? Okay, yeah. If I would spend that much money on like an outfit to look good on the outside, why would I not be willing to spend that money for something that helps me feel good on the inside? Right? So I believe in investing in my health. I believe in investing in my health. In fact, I did just get another, so when I went to get the Parasite Test, I got this like really good protein pack. So this is one of the protein, this is the one come back. This is the one I've been really enjoying from the Touchstone Essentials, from the company that makes the detox. They also make these like healthy products. So I've been really enjoying this green juice, or the green powder, and this super protein, but I'm running out. So I got one from the health food store when I was in San Pedro, but this was also like both of these are like over $100, which is crazy. But again, it's my health. It's like which end do I want to spend the money on? Oh, did I just see a little wiggle waggle? Excuse me. Selena, do I change my probiotic strains? No, I mean I do believe in biodiversity, so I want to go for a lot of different strains, right? So that's why I don't just take only sauerkraut. I don't only just take the pill. I don't only just take this. I want to diversify. So the vinegar brings me one strain. The yogurt brings me a strain. The sauerkraut brings me a strain. The pills bring me a strain. So that's one thing we learn in permaculture, is that in the natural world, diversity creates resilience and creates stability within the ecosystem, which is also crazy when I see all of like the racism stuff. It's like you're literally creating a weaker system by advocating for everything being the same. Because when everything is being the same, you're more susceptible to things breaking down. But when you have diversity within the system, that's when you have more resilience, and that's when you're stronger. So yeah, exactly, Talana, like you're saying about changing up the strain, you do want that diversity. So yeah, Janice, you like my earrings? So these were gifted to me by Donna. Donna, I can't remember your last name. I'm sorry. It's not my regular Donna. It's my other Donna. Donna was very clever, and she was able to send some things to me through someone else, and sent me these beautiful earrings. Let me show you what else she sent me. These beautiful stones, these beautiful moonstones. Look at this. Gut Renew will take care of all the strains. Okay, cool, Darlene. I'll look into that. It's just, I'm really limited by what I can get. Oh, maybe Jeff, you can bring me some Gut Renew. Yeah, Talina. That's one of the cool things about learning about permaculture, and which is really just a study of how nature works and creates abundance, is that you learn all these things that apply to all areas of your life, like your gut health or your business or your community, And I've always loved that one. Diversity creates stability. Diversity creates resilience. Diversity creates strength. So through our differences, we're stronger. Through our different beliefs and our different ways of operating in the world, and our different outputs and our different ways of thinking and acting and speaking, like we're actually stronger for it. So when we respect the differences, and when we play and work together and work and find mutually beneficial, or what's called beneficial interactions within the ecosystem, the more beneficial interactions you have within these different elements, the stronger your ecosystem becomes. So, okay, cool, Rosemary, good to know. Gut Renew. Alright guys, I think I used a good amount of energy to do this video. I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's so cool. I like how it looks like they have a little meditating person in them. That's so cool. Donna, thank you so much if you're watching. Alright, so I still need to meditate. I need to relax a little bit, because I used a lot of energy this morning doing all the things for others. So I need to take care of myself so I can push off to San Marcos after lunch and go get that medicine. Oh, Jeff, you're watching. Hi, honey. I don't know. I think I should just order it on Amazon and send it to you. So I'll activate my Prime so I can get you some things before. That would be great. Yeah, if you can bring me some like gut health stuff, I think that would be really great. What else? I have vinegar. I know, the funny thing is, like, I'm always thinking about things like, I wish someone was coming, because then I would ask them to bring me this thing, and then I forget, and then I realize that, okay, like, Jeff's coming, and I completely forgot until on the call last night, you're like, hey, can I bring you anything? And I'm like, yes! But what? So I ordered some herbs to my sister's house. I asked her to send them to you. Hopefully she can get them there in time. But yeah, gut stuff. Good stuff. Ollie, do I supplement my system with enough dandelion? Yeah, so Ollie, I was thinking about that. So the thing with these products, with these parasite cleanses and detox, traditional detox stuff, is that it can be really hard on your liver. And so taking something like dandelion supports the liver. And so I was just talking to Ashley, my herbalist. Oh, and the house design. Okay, wait. We made some big progress. I'll tell you about that in a second. Should we go grab a puppy? Let's finish this call the way we started, with a puppy. Okay, hopefully Violet doesn't come and attack me for being a heathen touching her babies. Oh, looks like we have... Oh, don't step in the ants. Hi, puppies. Hi, guys. I like how they just quickly fall back asleep. Hi, good morning. Can I steal you? Come, puppy. Don't scream bloody murder. Your mama won't like it. Okay, hi, puppy. Good morning. Good morning. Did I just wake you up from your peaceful slumber? Okay, so I was asking Ashley, what would the symptoms be if I was starting to have problems with my liver? If I was putting too much stress on my liver from these, oh look, we're learning and we're entertained. If I was putting too much strain on my liver, and my liver was starting to be too taxed by these parasite cleanses and these things that I'm doing, how would I know? And she said, the first sign that you're having an overloaded liver, you're having problems with your liver, is you can have skin problems. You can have acne and just like things erupting on your skin. That's a sign that your liver is overloaded. So if you're having skin problems like that, that might be something to look at, because our skin is actually a reflection of what's going on inside. So that's a problem, or a mistake a lot of people make, is they get, oh, you're having problems with your skin, and they buy things like Proactive and these products that they put on the surface of the skin topically to try to treat the skin, when the problem is actually inside in your digestive system. So yeah. Metal mouth taste. Okay, cool, Janice. Good to know. Thank you. I hope Violet doesn't come back, and I think she's off. I think she's more like divorced now. Like she's a street corner dog, you know, like she misses her friends and her pack and her life as a street corner dog. And so I think now that the puppy is a little older and like the weather is nice, she's just like, I'm out of here. She's just gonna go take care of herself. You know, she spends so much time taking care of these puppies. I get it. Mama's got to go spend some time alone taking care of herself. She can't just sit in that stinky house all day. Oh, look at the, you know. Oh, your baby. Oh, your baby, baby, baby. Oh, your baby. Oh, your baby. Oh, your babes. Oh, your babes, babes. Oh, your babes, babes. So anyways, okay, last thing I'll tell you guys is I had a really great meeting with Ashley just now. So we've started the official process to design the house. So we're doing the land design, and then we started the house design process. And so she just came back to me with some really beautiful ideas about this porch, this like outdoor porch that's all, but it's like really a room, and like the house is like created like this like nest shape around it. So this like outdoor porch room is kind of like the way this room is. Like I have this room here where it's a porch, it's covered, but it's outdoors, and we spend a lot of time here, especially with the dogs. It's nestling. It's nestling in my neck. But you know, the thing is, Lana, you love porches. I love porches too. But so when she showed me the first sketch, I'm like, yeah, that's great. But if that's like where I enter the house, it's going to get messy and just like kind of like overwhelming. And so what we decided is the porch is not the entry point. The porch would actually be sort of like behind, and the entry point would be on the other side. And so the porch would just be its own kind of separate room, not the place that like I pass through with my muddy boots coming home. So that is Janice, you're projecting on the puppy. The puppy's not doing anything. The puppy's just being a puppy. It totally just winked at us. Puppy's like, take me back to my house. Take me back to my house. Oh. Oh, oopsie boo boo, oopsie boo boo, oopsie boo boo, oopsie boo, oopsie boo. Oh, Koshina. Oh, it's happening. Okay, now maybe the puppy's trying something, or maybe it's just the puppy's just tasting me. It's like, what do you taste like? Hi. Ooh. Ooh. And a porch swing. Oh, Lana, that's a great idea. So we're still at like just like these really preliminary stages. So the timeline for the house and the land right now. Violet's back. Let's get the puppy back. Hi, Violet. I'm gonna put your puppy back now. I'm gonna put your puppy back. Sorry. Okay. Can I keep him a little longer? Everything's cool. Okay, well, she didn't come running at me. That's good. All right, but okay, let's just keep him a little longer. We're having fun, aren't we? So, timeline. So, June and July, finalizing the house design, organizing and assembling a team that we feel really good about working with, ordering materials. August, starting earthworks and flattening the ground and building the foundation. So because we're going to be building in cob, which is like an earthen mix of clay, sand, straw, water, or some kind of fiber. Historically, they would use like horsehair and other things. Because we're going to be using that method, we have to make sure that the foundation is really good and really there's no water coming in. So spending a good amount of time working on the foundation. June, July, August foundation, September-ish foundation, and then starting walls sometime around October. It will also depend on, you guys aren't even listening to me, you're just into the puppy, right? So then starting work on like building the actual wall structure in October, depending on if it's raining or not. If it's raining a lot, then we'll just like work on like terracing and like the land stuff on other parts of the land instead of like starting. Oh, thank you. You like the plan? You like that idea? You think it's a good idea? I think it's a good idea. So then starting to really build the house October, November, December, January. Okay. 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Notice the fresh towel we put down this morning. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, Janice, thank you so much. Potato. Oh, Sloan, that's such a good idea. But they're all potato then, or one sausage. Oh my god. This one was crying like a baby this morning. Oh my god. So, yeah, my life right now, like, there's a lot of the sounds of like babies crying, and so I'm coming. It's it's such an experience of motherhood. I'm like coming out here at all hours of the night to check on the babies and make sure they haven't fallen out of the crib. Thank you. Hi. Yeah, it's fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying all the ways that I'm mothering things right now in my life, which is mostly puppies and plants, which is fine. Okay. Boots and hats. Yeah, Laura, exactly. So boots and hats means for when building an earthen structure, you really want to make sure you have a really good foundation so that no water is touching the earthen structure, right? So a good stone foundation, French drain, and then hats means the roof and having a good enough, see this overhang? Oops. This overhang here protects from the water, so that's the hat. So you want to have good boots and hats. I know. Oh my god. Yeah, I know, Kathy. New year, new house. So she said, Ashley said something the other day. She's like, oh, you know, and when we get into the stage of like picking cushions and stuff, then we really know all the good suppliers from all the work we've been doing for others. And I'm just like, wait, you mean this is real? Like, we're gonna get to the place where we're picking out cushions and like, oh my God, like, this is real. Oh, Carrie Ann, also thank you. I'm wearing the little hummingbird necklace. Although it has a really sharp wing pointing out, so I'm afraid of hurting others when I hug them. Oh, Donna, they could. There you are. Yes, Donna, I love them. I love them so much. Thank you. And they're not too heavy. Donna gifted these to me. And I like how there's like a little walnut pineal gland brain there, which is great. And it's like a person meditating, so thank you. Whoa. Well, I live at Karuna when my lease is up till the house is done. Eileen, you know, I don't think so. You know, I was kind of in a rush to get out of here because of a like a point of contention I had with my landlord, but it's kind of really blown over and it's not that big of a deal, and so I don't want to push myself out of something that is actually fine because of some, you know, conflict. I'd rather just resolve the conflict, which it has been because it was mostly in my mind anyway. So I think I'm just going to stay here until the house is ready, which was my plan all along, but it's just the timeline is moved up. I thought I was going to stay here for like 2 or 3 years, and now it looks like, okay, I might stay here like my year lease plus 2 months or something. So that feels good because I really don't want to keep moving. People ask, why do you keep moving? And it's like, I don't want to keep moving. I want to like live someplace forever. It's just this life that I'm leading has asked me to be very flexible with my root system. But I'm arriving at a place where I'm finally going to put my root system into a very fixed and firm, inshallah, place. And that's going to feel really, I'm sure, a whole new level of nurturing. So then I'll be able to write my next book. I don't have a draft of the house to show you, Janice, not yet. We literally just had a conversation. She was sketching things, and she's like, I have some weird ideas, but before I move forward with them, like, I want to know what you think. And I don't think it was that weird. It was essentially just creating, like, sort of like a nest. Like, that's kind of my keywords for these houses, like safety, nurturing, yeah, like nest. Oh, and the second floor with the greenhouse, like, oh my God, the plant wall. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So this is, oh my God, Eileen, your counter space. You literally have no idea how many times I've brought up counter space, and they're like, okay, what's the most, when you think of the kitchen, what's like the key word that comes to mind? Counter space. It's like, it's become like a joke, not joke, where it's like they know counter space. Like, I don't think there's anything they know more than my desire for counter space. So as you see inside, like the counter space, like I'm making broth and medicine and tea, and next thing I know, I have no space because I've used it all up. And so I want deep counters. So yeah, exactly. So one thing to know is, so this first house, this is called Casa Libellula, Casa Libellula, which means the dragonfly house. So this is going to be the guest house in the future, but I'm going to live there myself for the first year or two, while the next house, the big house, is going to be built. And the big house has more rooms. Like if I do end up having a family, having a child, there would be like a kid's room. There would be like a separate guest room, there'd be an indoor bathtub, there'd be a fireplace, all the things that like I really, really, really want, but I can't right now afford to put in the smaller house, both in terms of just like money and time. So with this first house, I'm just, making some sacrifices to really whittle it down to just what is the bare kind of most simple thing I can make right now, and then still have something to work towards in the future. So yeah, I know. I should get a whole island. I know. I should get a whole... No, if you mean a kitchen island, I know. It's already... I know. I literally put that kitchen island, parentheses, more counter space. Like, literally, it's in there, so... All right, guys. I'm so happy to bring you all of these updates. I'm not thrilled to bring you the update that I have a parasite, but I'm thrilled to bring you the update that I'm doing well, and the things that I'm doing to support myself are working. And I'm also, and that's the thing, when using herbal medicine, there's also an important point to know when to bring in the chemical medicine. It's not usually exclusive. It's not all or nothing, That's something that I've actually learned from my local herbalist from Casa Curativa, Julia. She's one of the first people to tell me, like, no, take antibiotics. And I'm like, really? But isn't there, like, no, just do it, Her kid was sick, took him to the hospital, was on chemical medicine. She said, you know, I could mess around with a formula with yarrow and these different things, but she's like, but it's my kid, I don't want to mess around, you know, it's just, you know, so there's something to be said for both. I'm really glad that I didn't take the chemical medicine the last time with the Giardia and the other one, and I treated it naturally, and I zapped them and I got rid of them. And for this one, it feels like, okay, now is the time to kind of just step it up. Oh, Alyssa, thank you, honey. All right, guys, I'm going to go take some quiet time and regenerate my resources so I can make a push to town later on this beautiful day. Beautiful, beautiful day. There's been so much rain, and so it's so nice to be able to clean something and dry something. So I should actually pull that out. I should pull that out before it does start raining. Herbal detox has been calling belly pain. No, CJ, I'm not having belly pain from any herbal detox. I'm having belly pain from an amoeba, which is different. Do you want to see Bronco's vagina? No, I call it that. He has his wound is like it's like a little slit. I hope Facebook doesn't censor this video now that I said that. See, he's doing better. Oh, he got some bugs, but he's doing much better. It's healing really nicely. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, but it's mostly almost healed. He's doing good. He's doing such a good boy. He's doing such a good boy. Yeah, my good boy. My good boy. Are you smiling? Oh, smiling. Okay. All right, guys. Oh, hi, Scotty. Hi, honey. Okay. Time to stop putting out energy into get back. But all right. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, CJ, detox for you. Belly pain. Are you taking the detox product that I recommended, the Pure Body Extra? If you're having for anyone who's been taking it, if you're having any kind of like symptoms that you're not liking, I would suggest just slow down and maybe go back a few drops, like go back to like 1 drop or 2 drops, you know, go really slowly. I think that's the key when we're detoxing our system, is like slowly. No big hero movements, no big quick fixes, like slowly. That's how nature works. That's how nature grows. That's how nature cleans. That's how nature creates abundance. It's a very slow process, right? So, all right. I love you guys. Thanks for being with me. See you guys soon. Bye.